Welcome back, everybody. So we're in the Vanguard ship.
So,
It's still confused.
Instead of serving the time, gonna be the commander's new role, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Sure.
Yes?
You look cool.
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Don't tell me what to do.
Alright. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Alright. Oh. Turns out having the correct mission selected helps.
Howdy.
Hi.
Yes.
Ooh. This is very Brotherhood of Steel-esque to me.
Ah, there you are. Excellent.
Hi.
Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
That's great. That would be pretty funny to just kill everyone.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
So it sounds like I'm
Eager
gonna
to get
have
going?
to do this mission.
Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Okay. Excuse me.
Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear.
Uh-oh.
As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow
here we go.
yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Boy.
Dismissed.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders.
No
I
pressure.
want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Okay.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind.
It'll be fine.
If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
It'll be okay.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing.
Okay.
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Sweet.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
I'm excited.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Let's do it.
The community center on P1 is a good place.
I think it was right here. Yes.
Hey.
No, that'll be fine.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. Wouldn't be the first time I... Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If the Trade Authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
Persuasion? Oh, darn.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games are juvenile and tiresome.
Agreed.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear.
Alright.
Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
What did you need?
Am I glad I got this job?
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Oh boy.
Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of you.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. Probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Oh, you want it? Okay.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
That's kind of mean, man.
I know the Deimos employees here on Mars think I'm ordinary.
Okay, let's go find this guy. What in the world? Oh, miner guy, where are you? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Something I can help you with?
In the utility section the other day.
Adler
Not
Camp.
gonna be able to get that image out of my head for a while.
Who the heck is that? Yes. Yes, of course. You're right. Adler's not going to just give up now, is he? I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Clearly this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. What? Oh my god. Please. Tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Yes? If you are free soon.
Oh, that made me feel gross, but, you know.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances.
It's okay.
You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo.
True.
You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? Perhaps, but it is still important to me. I feel as though I am often looking in at the rest of the group. I do not like this feeling. I would like to feel that I am a valued member of the organization, but I am concerned that I am off-putting, or my actions have alienated me. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Oh.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know
Now I will.
you said you wouldn't, but
Just kidding.
it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
That's fair.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me.
You're welcome.
It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
She is like easily the most interesting character so far. Okay, let's go smuggle drugs. I guess. I can't really remember what we're doing. Oh yeah, we're talking to the Russian dude. Not Russian, German. What am I saying?
People always ask me
Excuse me.
about mining.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that.
You're gross.
You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more.
No.
A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
I'll call
yes.
ahead and get a hold
can't do-
of
I can't do the
Naeva.
German
She's
accent.
second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Thank you.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Don't come find me if anything happens to you.
Good. Bring back. Okay. Before we do that, I need to sleep to reset the vendor. Go ahead and sell the rest of my stuff. 'Cause I'm hoping we'll find a bunch of stuff on their ship.
Wow! Look who finally had the guts to show up.
Hello.
Looks like Adler. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
Yeah.
You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive.
Whoa.
Before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you.
Not
There's
another
a
one.
medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit.
Mm-hmm.
On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Oh boy.
It's done when Rake stops breathing.
Yeah, I know.
Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
This Naeva Mora, her words are measured and carry weight. She is not to be trifled with.
Okay. Well. Whoa, hello.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading. I do not understand. Please confirm your intentions.
I think we go with the Sistef, and then we figure out how to make it look like he's dead.
Oh God, I do not know.
It would be wise for you to take this offer. It shows more mercy than you know.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Okay, let me make sure I don't run into you. Where are we?
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
You're excited?
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
Sure.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This
Nice.
should be proof you were not here to bargain.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
Thank you.
Oh, I did a good deed today. You're welcome. Well, that was nice. I'm glad that we were able to resolve it without everybody dying a horrific death. Okay, now back to the lady. So, after failing the next part of the mission, I decided I needed more money so I could buy the nicer ship that I was looking for. It was going towards a planet to try and loot it, and then this happened. Who are you? Friendly or no? Good stuff. Let's try this again. Okay, we did it. We docked.
Watch for corners or hiding spots. They know this ship better than we do.
Yep.
Again, we are triumphant.
Excuse me. Oh, I love this game. Alright, so how does this work? This is a nice ship. Credits, sweet. Power pack. I don't think that's gonna be as good as what I have, but yeah, no. What? Upgraded piloting skill. Oh. Okay. That makes me wonder if I can even get the shield breaker. Interesting. Oh, we're pretty close to leveling up though. That's good. Okay.
think you may be trying to take a little too much on?
Nah.
Literally.
Inconceivable.
Is something amiss? If there's anything you need... Until next time.
Now, how do I get out of here? Someone remind me.
It is good to be back in our own ship. You look well.
Hey there.
Hello. So we ended up getting a ton of food items from that ship, as well as some weapons and whatnot, and I went back to Mars, sold it. We had enough money for the ship. Unfortunately, it turns out you need a different license to actually use the ship that I was going to buy. So we're going to have to wait until we get a few more skill points and upgrade to that Class B, I believe it's called, pilot license. Jeez, buddy. Hitting the wrong button before, that's what... Before I forget, we're putting it into piloting. Destroy 5 ships. Good. Good. We can do it. We can do it, guys. That's great. Okay, you dead now? Oh, I'm almost dead. Grab your stuff. Hold on. Thank you. Another ship right here. Somewhere. Back. Come back. Did not mean to do that. But now I know that I can use my side mouse button to fire missiles. That's good to know. Really good to know, actually. Okay.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight.
Right.
Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple.
It wasn't simple at all.
Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you.
Whoa.
If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake.
Oh.
So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Sir, yes, sir.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Nah, we gotta do stuff.
I had a friend. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello.
Do you have anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices.
I mean, that was a pretty easy
Just
choice.
remember not to lose yourself in the part.
We did our best not to cross the line, but the more we do, the more we risk exposing the deception.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Naeva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Naeva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet? It's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully close to killing an innocent crew.
No, I didn't.
Luckily, you have a good head on your shoulders, and did the right thing. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Naeva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Naeva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
What is there to know? He is pirate scum, like all of them.
Yeah.
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. Any information you have on its members can only help. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently.
Okay.
We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it here. You know, going and taking over that pirate ship and everything added a lot more to the time than I expected. But thank you so much for watching, and in the next episode, we will hopefully go and meet the leader. That'll be interesting. So, have a great day, everybody. Take care.